Racing suit technology, or as we like to call it in the swimming community, tech suit technology, has certainly come quite a long way throughout the years. From suits that were seemingly designed to create as much drag as possible, all the way to the suits we have today that are equal parts science, fabric, and also just expensive. Now, much like many other sports, swimming has over the years had to try to walk that line of technological advancement being a good thing, but also remembering the importance of regulation. Baseball, for example, used to have some incredibly high-performing bats that had to be reined back in due to the sheer danger they created on the field of play. A 127-mile-an-hour line drive hit back at the pitcher? Not a good thing. Not a good thing. Formula One has highly specific rules and regulations to ensure some sort of level playing field. And swimming, well, swimming got to the point of technological chaos in the year 2009. Now, if you're a swimming fan, I don't have to explain to you what took place in the year 2009. But for our non-swimming fans that joined the video, let me break it down for you. In 2008, we really saw tech suit technology explode with the Speedo Laser Racer dominated the conversation heading into the 2008 Beijing Olympic Games. And while in 2008, we certainly had a year filled with fast swimming and a whole lot of records being broken, and this guy won 8 gold medals in 1 Olympic Games. That's pretty good. While it was exciting and it was fast, it was nothing quite like the year 2009. At the 2009 Swimming World Championships in Rome, we saw suit technology reach a completely new level. We had the Jakid. That's right. That's a real suit company name, Jakid. The Arena Excalibur, the Speedo Laser Racer was still in the conversation. Blue 70, it really seemed like everyone wanted every single piece that they could get of this cash injection frenzy taking place in the pool. These suits were costing upwards of $800, $900 and really only lasting you like 1 or 2 meets. Some of these athletes were wearing a brand new suit almost every time they competed in this era of swimming. Now, where it really got out of hand is when people started stacking suits on top of each other. Some people are going to deny that this happened, but I really hope and pray that at least one person watching this video competed back in that day and can go defend this point of view in the comment section, because I guarantee you it happened. Now, why would you want to do this? Well, the reason for it is there are 2 distinct advantages that tech suits bring to the table, and some were better at one and others were better at the other. Some suits leaned into the buoyancy factor, which helped athletes sit way higher on top of the water, limiting drag, and also limiting the amount of force and effort needed from an athlete to remain in that high body position in the water. Some other suits were just plain fast. They repelled water like crazy, and now when you stack those on top of each other, you stack a super fast, highly repellent suit on top of a very thick and also buoyant suit, what you would get was just the perfect recipe for speed and also sustained speed, because the force requirement to maintain and create speed was much lower. Less effort to maintain a top-end speed means more top-end speed at the end of your race, more sprint endurance. The result? Well, let me just sit here for a second and ramble on and try to fill the amount of time that it's going to take for all of these records on one side of the screen to my left or my right to scroll that were all broken at the 2009 Rome Swimming World Championships. I'm going to keep talking because this list is so long that I am worried, even at this point, in my unnecessary, I'm going to leave that in there because it takes up more time, my unnecessary rambling, I'm worried we're still not done with the list. I'm worried. 40-something world records were broken. Some unfathomable amount of records were set at this meet in Rome, 2 of which were set by Germany's Paul Biedermann. The 200 freestyle world record of 142.00 was jaw-dropping, still stands to this day, and is still widely regarded as one of the fastest world records on the books. The second Biedermann world record was the 400 freestyle world record of 340.0, just 1/100th faster than the mind-boggling 400 freestyle world record from Ian Thorpe, who is one of the, if not the most impressive freestylers in the history of our sport, and he had his record sniped in Rome. For years, that record wasn't in danger because we reeled back in the suit technology that we were allowed to use at swim meets like this. Men went from full body suits down to just jammers, which is essentially like boxer briefs that are incredibly fast in the water. It's like a boxer brief for dolphins. And the thickness of those suits was significantly rolled back as well. And then as swimflation does over time, we got closer and closer and closer. And then today, Lukas Martens broke the world record in the 400 freestyle and became the first athlete in swimming history to go sub 340. Now, one of my favorite parts of this job is getting to be an outlet for excitement for the swimming community. And honestly, in some instances, that helps me out a lot. So when I was just posted up on my couch today, having a lazy Saturday morning, and I got one Instagram DM that just said, WR. And then another DM that just said, new WR. I responded and said, what? Then got a reply that said 339.9. 339.9. Well, that could only mean one thing. Video, screenshot. The swimming world exploded on a random Saturday in April. And now as we get a little bit swimming nerdy here throughout the rest of this video, I want to take a second to thank all of our non-swimming diehard fans for jumping in here and learning a little bit about our sport today. And if you want to head out, I totally get it. We're going to talk about some splits and we're going to talk about a little, thing here and there that might not really be that interesting to you. If you want to stick around, that's great. But if not, hit that like button on the way out. And it was good to have you. It's easy when you see a world record like this get broken to be a little bit brought down. But for me, I think what it does is it proves what's possible. And the best way to prove to yourself what you're capable of is by maximizing your pool performance and learning from those that were the absolute best of the best before you. And that's why this video is brought to you by Fitter and Faster swim camps, which are put on all over the United States all year long, with some of the greatest swimmers in our sport's history teaching you how to do what made them great. Click on the link in the description of this video, see if there's a swim camp near you, and get a little bit closer to maybe breaking 340 in the 400 freestyle long course. I don't know. You don't have to do that, but just they're fun too. They're fun. Now let's do what swimmers do best, and let's look at these splits. Biederman and Martin swam these races real different, with Biederman being known for relentless closing speed. It almost felt like every single time you heard commentary on a Paul Biederman race, they'd be like, well, he's under world record pace, but he's not under world record pace anymore. The world record line has passed him, and it is now a body length. And that's how great the closing speed of Paul Biederman was. Now, you can't just throw on a suit and have incredible closing speed. There's a lot of skill involved and a lot of work involved to get to that point. But stacking up some suits or having a full body jacket on that's this thick and repels water like a dolphin's skin, it helps. Martens, on the other hand, he absolutely sent it. Sidebar, I really do feel like swimflation, the next evolution of swimflation, is people just absolutely stepping on the gas and seeing how much gas they have in the tank. I really feel like that's the way we're doing things these days. So, sidebar over. Lukas went out like a rocket and then held on for dear life, clipping that world record and sending the German crowd into a frenzy. By the way, shout out to everyone that sent me videos from the crowd. This might be a little bit of a hot take, but crowd videos in swimming, I like them more than the actual feed videos when stuff like this happens. Maybe I'm weird, but I like feeling like I'm in the mix, Lukas was out 147 to the feet at the 200, closed in 27, and the rest was history. Will this be, though, like the 4-minute mile? Are we going to see a ton of people now coming out and taking this record lower and lower? I don't know. Maybe. But for now, congratulations, Lukas. You did it. You're an absolute savage. You took out a full body, super suited 2009 world record that a lot of people took a lot of shots at. Congratulations. Enjoy it. We've got a few left to go. We've got a few more of those records left to go. I'm not sure which one's going to be the last to go. Let me know which one you think is going to stand the tale of time, the test of time, whatever the phrase is. Like the video. Goodbye.